Hello, my name is Cody Schrager, and you're watching Parkinson's Champ live on PUW TV. Every month, we will highlight a walker or a team as they share their unique journey with Parkinson's. We hope that listening to other walkers will remind you that you are not alone, and there is an entire community supporting you in your fight against PD. Our Parkinson's Champs represent a cross-section of the Unity Walk. Some are new to the walk, others have participated over the years. Some are living with Parkinson's disease, and others walk in honor or memory of a friend or loved one. What they share is an appreciation of the sense of community that is created when thousands of people gather, all committed to the same goal of finding new therapies and hopefully, one day, a cure for Parkinson's disease.
We were in the dark. Literally, we did not know what was going on. You know, when I first started symptoms, I think when he was boxing, slurred speech. So we assume boxers get slurred speech, that's what that is. And not being balanced, walking a little differently, and they were saying it was Parkinson's syndrome, Muhammad Ali, it's not going to be progressive. But at that same time, it was progressive. And so not knowing, even the Parkinson's mask, we thought, oh, Daddy's getting sadder, he's not as happy as he used to be. And when someone says, oh, that's the Parkinson's mask, the muscles relax in the face, you're like, oh, aha, okay.
Got it.
That's what it is. So back then, even the experts didn't have all the information. I think he was in his late 30s when he first started having symptoms. And
how long has your dad had Parkinson's?
Oh, over 30 years. It's been over 30 years. And the more information we received, his wife Lonnie would send the children books on Parkinson's. That was very helpful. And I saw a change in my father after he participated in the Olympics in 1996, and he lit the torch. And it's so funny, my friends thought I was being mean because I didn't know he was going to light the torch. And when he gets nervous, he shakes even more, right? So people are, crying, and oh, look at Muhammad Ali, and he's shaking, lighting the torch. I'm like, Daddy, don't burn up everything, because he's shaking the flame, right? But after he saw how many people loved him still with Parkinson's, I mean, he was a little more introverted, not a lot, because he tends to be a positive person in general and very optimistic, as everyone knows. He's not a person that wants to submit to defeat. But it's very hard, even still for him, what are you fighting against?
Right.
So in the early stages, he didn't know what he was fighting against. He was just struggling with it. And I'm telling you, once he became a part of the community and with the help of his wife and just people around him beginning to understand more what Parkinson's was about, it was much better for him. Yes, we didn't have all the information when he was younger and when he first had it, but look at the inspiration and some people say, oh, I didn't want to go out to restaurants and be in public until Muhammad Ali came out with Parkinson's. And I'm like, I have the disease Muhammad Ali has, or I have the disease Michael J. Fox has. So to have celebrities, yes, it's sad the celebrities have it, but I don't know, it's kind of, it worked in our favor a little bit, just putting it on the map, so yeah, it's just,
How is he today?
He's doing as well as he can do. He doesn't walk as well or talk as well, but like I said, fortunately for our family, my father is a positive person when you're with him, and he just gives off a certain energy and spirit that has allowed us to deal with the disease much better than if he were, doom and gloom and negative, and that's just not the guy he is.
Right.
So luckily, people will walk up to me, in his early stages, they'll go, oh, you're dead, are you guys? And I'm like, no, we're cool, we're having fun. And I tell people, my father handles this in such a positive way, because when he's with us, even if he was depressed, he wouldn't show it, because he's enjoying his children.
Right.
So he's not the kind of person that burdens people or he doesn't project that kind of negative energy. So that's been a blessing that he's that kind of person. He's always been like a fun person in his boxing and his rhyming and his, performing the way he is, and he kind of still the same way.
Everyone who walks with us in Central Park has a unique story to tell. We have all been touched by this disease in one way or another, and this journey has motivated us to take action. Sharing information and resources, supporting one another, and coming together in unity at the walk reminds each one of us that we are not alone in this fight. I'm Cody Schrager for PUW TV. Thanks for joining us today for this episode of Parkinson's Champ Live, And please be sure to tune in next month for another inspirational story that demonstrates what it means to be a true Parkinson's champ. This episode of Parkinson's Champ Live was made possible by the generous contributions of Accorda Therapeutics. Their mission is to develop therapies that restore function and improve the lives of people with neurological disorders. You can find out more about Accorda Therapeutics at accorda.com. Thank you.